Welcome to MT Crypto. Thank you so much for tuning in here on my channel again. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the DXY, the US dollar index, about how high it's been at the moment, and also we are going to talk a little bit about the effect that this has on Bitcoin, and also I'm going to show you a nice trade for VChain that's coming up. So if you like that stuff, please remember to subscribe to my MT Crypto YouTube channel and also my Twitter channel here, where I share some important trade signals like Dogecoin, for example. Here you can see I bought here and I sold here. So yeah, remember to follow me for more information. Without further ado, let's go. So let's start with taking a look here on the DXY. You can see that it's pretty high now. It's at the same level as it was back in March 2020. And if you go a little bit further back here, you can see 2017 and also been declining, right? So what happens is that when the US dollar peaks and then afterward crashes down a little bit, declining, then Bitcoin will increase in value, which is a pretty interesting metric, because now we are at like three high points here. So this is definitely going to be a tough resistance point. We could put a bar right here. Yeah, but I really think that we're going to get a rejection from this point on, and you know, we've been coming up really steep here, like a parabola, really coming up here to this level. So I think we're going to get a rejection, and then we are going to come down further down here, and once we start declining here, Bitcoin will start gaining in value instead. You could also see that on the money flow index right here that we are at the top of the range right now, which is typical, is a sign of now it's time to, you know, sell your bags. It's time to, you know, for a reversal. So we are going to head down here on the money flow index, I guess, and I think that we're going to see a sell-off and go down here, and if we come down at least to you know, to test the SMAs here and possibly break the SMAs, then we're going to crash further for the US dollar, and that will have an opposite effect on Bitcoin as we've seen the other years. You can see here on, if we go to Bitcoin right now, what's happening in the short term. This is the 1 hourly chart. You can see that we are in this range, and we're now broken out today of this range, and right now we're actually coming down here and testing this area as a support, right? So I think that we're going to get a support here and possibly go back up here to 41k in the short term. So that's what I'm aiming for, and that's why I'm long right now on Bitcoin. And remember, it's non-financial advice this for you guys, but it's just my opinion and what I'm doing. You need to do your own research as well on all these assets, of course. But this is really my thought here on what's happening short term for Bitcoin. Let's check out the daily for a moment here. You can see that on the daily that we are still not at the top of this area, so we're still not ready to, you know, start declining again. We need to move up here before we see the sell-off, and that could very well you know, very well fit with my prediction of coming back up here to the 41k area, and then possibly get a rejection from here and get a little bit down again, and then start climbing higher, right, and taking the steps, the small baby steps to getting up here. We're not going to see something like this. It's not going to happen. It's going to be you know, baby steps getting back up there. So yeah, at least this is my opinion. We could get back into this larger pattern that we've been in for a long time now. You can see here, if we get back up, we could get a chance of getting all the way back up here at the top of the range of this big channel here. That's the 72k area, but that's a long wait for that, I think. Yeah, but it would be positive if we could get a good long trade from here. Maybe a good you know, position for a long-term hold. But yeah, keep accumulating Bitcoin, I think, guys. With that said, that we need to, you know, keep a close eye on the US dollar index. If we go back to the 15-minute chart here, you can see actually that we have you know, some sort of double top formation here, and this is a lower high than this one, right? So you can see this point is higher than this point, so it's definitely weakening. So it's like it's, you know, it's a double top formation. It's like a big M saying we want to go down now. So this is what we can expect for the for the US dollar right now, and I think that we're going to go down soon, and we're going to start this decline now. And here the next couple of days we're going to find out if we're going to come down to these levels and possibly go further down, right? And we can see as well what happens with Bitcoin, but I really think that this is the prediction for now. We're going to come up here to the 41k. So with all this said, let's go here and check out VChain. I've been looking a bit on VChain for a while now. It's one of the, you know, OG coins. It's one of the coins from back in the days, back in the 2017. It was quite popular then, and now that people seem to have forgotten things, these things tend to pump. So that's why I want to show you this, that we are actually sitting at the bottom of this range now, and this is where you need to buy. You need to buy when everything is down. Okay, you need to take the risk when everything is down, and I really think that we could go up and retest this area. Maybe not straight up, right? But we need to at least, you know, get the break of this this trend line, this downsloping trend line here. And I think that we're going to get this move soon. This move is going to play out soon, and this will be a good long trade for you guys. And you can see here, if we're going to go up from where the price is now, this is 42%, right? Just breaking it, and you will probably around this area we would meet some resistance there. So it's a 40% move, come down and retest, and then move further. You know, if everything turns around and the dollar starts to decline, and you know, then it's a really good position to get. So I would probably recommend that, at least for myself. But you know, remember to do your own research. This is just what I'm seeing in the charts right now, and this is in the middle right now. It could come down to the bottom of this range again, maybe wick down and then go, and that will make another green dot here at the bottom of the money flow index, and meaning that it would be time for you know, to pick up a little bit of VChain at that point. But you know, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will just see you in the next one. And also remember to subscribe and follow me here on Twitter. I do a lot of great stuff here on Twitter as well. I posted this for Doge, you can see here. I just bought some Dogecoin, and then it was down, and the next day it went up straight away, right? So that was maybe it was a lucky punch, or maybe it was a good call. I don't know, you decide for that, guys. But please just follow me on Twitter and follow me on YouTube as well, and I will just see you later. Bye bye.